For the cell communication project, we did acquired immunity. We did this with Luke, Dylan, Carlos, and Nathan. Acquired immunity is the immune response to foreign substances in the body, which antibodies protect the body against antigens and other harmful microbes. This is a part of the adaptive immune system. This process starts when a foreign microbe with antigens enters the system. This microbe attaches to a macrophage, which unbinds the antigens with the microbe. These antigens are then sent to the B cell by the macrophage. The antigens bind to the protein receptor of the B cell. This signal is amplified and sent to the plasma cells. There, the plasma cells synthesize antibodies specific to that antigen. These antibodies attach onto the epitope, which is the binding site on the antigen, destroying them or targeting them for destruction. The activation of the antibody causes B cells to make even more of the same antibodies. Antibodies that do not undergo activation are destroyed by the body. The body keeps an index of previously known irritants so that it can immediately synthesize antibodies specific to a known antigen if it enters the body again. Abstractly, there are four main terms in cell communication: ligand, protein receptor, transduction pathway, and cellular response. The ligand is any molecule, from hormones to neurotransmitters and inorganic materials, that binds to a larger molecule. In our model, the ligand is the antigen. The protein receptor is a protein molecule that receives signals from outside a cell. When these chemical signals bind to a receptor, a cellular response is caused. The ligand binds to a ligand binding site on the protein receptor. In our model, the protein receptor is the B cell, and the antigens bind to the B cell. The transduction pathway is a series of chemical reactions that occurs when a cell connects to a receptor within or on the cell. In our model, the transduction pathway is the amplified signal for our cellular response. This amplification triggers the hormonal reactions after and causing communication between the B cell and the plasma cell. This causes the cellular response. Lastly, the cellular response is when a cell responds to signals that are transmitted through the transduction pathways due to the binding of the ligand to the protein receptor. The receptors ultimately cause events within the cell that change its behavior. In our model, the cellular response is a plasma cell producing antibodies. The plasma cell knows when to do this because of the transduction pathway in which the signal was amplified.